The man everyone thought had been poisoned by their tea suddenly woke up, pushed himself off the ground, and became full of strength in front of the crowd. A moment ago, the roadside stall was about to be ruined. The next second, people fought to buy one more cup. But before this couple earned one coin, the woman had opened her eyes in a strange bed. Beside her lay a handsome scholar, and she realized someone had drugged him and thrown them together. Before she could react, men burst in and tried to drag him away. They accused her, blamed him, and wanted to tie them up. However, she did not run. She stood beside the scholar and said she would stay with him. Only then did she see how bad his life was. He owed 20 taels, his family looked down on him, and Zhang Yuan was waiting to destroy him. Everyone thought he was useless. But this quiet scholar had a sharp mind, and the woman beside him was no longer helpless. Soon after, he took her to pick herbs. He searched a bowl of medicine, found tiny insects, then tested them by candlelight. When he checked her pulse, she understood he was not only trying to pay a debt, he was studying poison that had trapped them that night. Then he posted a notice in the village, claiming he could treat a disease no one else dared to touch. The villagers laughed. A young girl warned the woman not to get involved, because the patient was a local bully. If the cure failed, the scholar might die. But he still walked into the room where Zhang Qing lay half naked, covered in red sores. Zhang Qing roared. The servants tried to scare him, and everyone waited for one mistake. The scholar did not panic. He checked the sores, asked for 3 days, and demanded everything be prepared. However, when the time was up, he stood calmly beside the bed. The treatment had worked, and the people who laughed at him could no longer speak. That victory gave the woman a new idea. If medicine could save one patient, it could also become their way out. She brought out jars of medicinal tea and opened a roadside stall. One free cup, a children's set, a bigger cup for the strong men nearby. The stall became crowded, but Zhang Yuan could not accept it. He sent trouble straight to the stall. A man drank the tea and shouted that it tasted wrong. Another man collapsed in front of everyone, and the crowd panicked. When everyone thought the couple would be blamed, the scholar crouched beside the fallen man, opened a packet, and fed him the medicine tea. At that moment, the fallen man woke up. He looked stunned, then regained his strength. He pushed himself up in front of the crowd, while the people who came to watch trouble froze. The woman held the cup, the scholar stayed calm, and the business Zhang Yuan tried to destroy became even more famous. However, danger was not over. Another customer tried to make trouble, but the scholar forced him to show his hand and pointed out the real problem was 3 miles away. The woman handed him money and told him to help those people. Only then did he realize she was not only clever, but also soft-hearted. That night, everything changed. He noticed her clothes were torn, and she took a needle to mend his sleeve. Both remembered the night they were drugged. She leaned closer, he froze, and the distance between them almost disappeared. But just when he began to understand his feelings, another elegant woman appeared with silver on the table, and Zhang Yuan was already planning his next move.